Compassion is not a crime. The offering of help and sanctuary, the alleviating of pain and suffering, the restoring to health should always be looked upon as acts that society should commend and applaud. Those acts should never be treated as criminal. An act of kindness and compassion towards suffering non-human animals should never be seen as a criminal offence. Yet, this is exactly what is happening. Right now, non-human animals are regarded as things, treated as things, looked upon as property, used and abused for profit and greed. The police are upholding an unjust system where animals are considered property. We demand that the law enforcement be used to protect life, not corporate profits. Compassionate citizens who reach out to suffering non-human animals should never be treated as criminals. Yet this is exactly what's happening. Compassionate people worldwide are striving to expose violence and cruelty and abuse and suffering so that the perpetrators are made to stop their evil. And yet these compassionate citizens are being treated as criminals, while the perpetrators of violence and abuse are being offered police protection and allowed freedom to continue with their violence. How can this be even remotely be seen as justice? By doing this, the police are complicit to injustice and animal abuse. We demand that the police put the lives of non-human animals over the protection of morally corrupt corporate profits. We ask them to protect those attempting to seek to end the mass exploitation of non-human animals and the destruction of their home, our planet, and end the continued protection of the perpetrators of the worst injustice the world has ever known. We want justice for the animals. We want justice.
For the animals.
We want freedom.
For the animals.
We want justice.
For the animals.
We want freedom.
For the animals.
The police are upholding an unjust system where animals are considered property. As a society, we progressed from the days of sexism, when wives were the property of their husbands, of racism, when slaves were the property of the slave master. And in the same way that we progress away from sexism and racism, we need to progress away from the root of all isms, speciesism. Yes, non-human animals are different to humans, but they are the same in every way that matters. They feel joy and pain and want to live just like we do. And as in racism and sexism, the same holds true in speciesism. Difference does not justify abuse. Non-human animals are not the property of human animals. Animals are here with us, not for us. Animals want to live.
Just like us.
Animals feel pain.
Just like us.
Animals used for food, cosmetic, entertainment are enslaved. Abuse is an intrinsical part of enslavement. Investigation after investigation has shown that corporations are lying to the public about what is happening on farms. Instead of welcoming transparency and the service done by activists, those heroes and heroines are being charged with theft and rioting for releasing and freeing animals. DxE has investigated farms all around the world, from the US to Australia. And what we see on every farm is animals suffering and having their rights violated. Yet it is the activists who rescue individuals from this nightmare that are being arrested and charged. It's time to hold the police accountable for their complicity in this violent system. Activists are facing decades in prison for providing sick animals with medical care. Meanwhile, corporations make billions off of violently exploiting animals. It's not justice, it's violence. It's not justice.
It's violence.
It's not justice.
It's violence.
It's not food.
It's violence.
Not food.
It's violence.
What animals want to live.
Just like us.
Animals feel pain. excuse.
Animal abuse.
There's no excuse.
Animal abuse.
The law is not an excuse.
Animal abuse.
Whole foods is not an excuse.
Animal abuse.
Profit is not an excuse.
Animal abuse.
Religion is not an excuse.
Animal abuse.
Taste is not an excuse.
Animal abuse.
Greed is not an excuse.
Animal abuse.
Power is not an excuse.
Animal abuse.
There is no excuse.
Animal abuse.
There's never an excuse.
Animal abuse.
Whole foods, there's no excuse.
Animal abuse.
We will never give in.
Until you stop the killing.
We will never give in.
Until you stop the killing.
We will never give in.
Until you stop the killing.
Animals' lives are their rights.
We will not give up the fight.
Animals' lives are their rights.
We will not give up the fight.
Animals' lives are their rights.
We will not give up the fight.
It's not justice.
It's violence.
It's not justice.
It's violence.
It's not food.
It's violence.
It's not